Hi, Steve Hackney here, one of the founding partners of Academy for Growth, creators of arguably the world's most successful sales and marketing system for accounting firms. Welcome to part 3 of the 12 essentials of growing your accountancy firm. What we're looking at are the 12 essential strategies that you need to use to acquire more clients at the right fee. And way back in part 1, I introduced you to a character that we call Slasher. And Slasher is one of your competitors, or a number of your competitors, here he is here, that is actually quite willing and quite prepared to slash fees, to cut fees, and obviously any accountancy firm can do that. So these strategies are not only there to enable you to acquire more clients, they're also there to ensure that you create more clients at the right fee and help eliminate guys like Slasher. And this third strategy we call positioning is another strategy that really counteracts and beats this guy down to a pulp. And position is something that I think that virtually most accounting firms in the world kind of get wrong. Most accountants think that just because they've been around for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 years, or the firm's been around for decades, that they have a position in the market as experts. Well, that's just not true. Yeah, it shows that they've been around a long time, but it doesn't necessarily position you as an expert in your field. And we're talking about acquiring businesses here. So really what you want to position yourself as is an accounting firm that is expert at working with small and medium-sized businesses. Now, the key with positioning is what it does is if you get things right, if you get positioning right, is it really changes the dynamic of when you're selling your services to potential clients. And if you think about it, in that relationship, you're meeting with buyers and you're the seller. And sell is a 4-letter swear word to most accountants, but you can't get away from the fact that you're the seller and they're the buyer. Now, if you get your positioning right, where they see you as an expert and people seek you out because you're an expert, what happens is, although it's a subtle change, you change that dynamic. So instead of you selling your services to these people, they're actually buying from you, and there's a big difference. Positioning yourself as an expert means that people gravitate towards you, and actually fees become far, far less of an issue. Think about it yourself. Whatever it is that you've had over the last few years of running your firm, you will have sought out and seeked experts to help you in your business. It could be on IT, it could be on anything at all. But you've sought them out and you've seeked them because you know that they're experts in their field. You know yourself, when that happens, you're not as concerned about fees because you're seeking out the leaders, the experts, whatever it may be in their particular field. And it's no different for you. So if you get it right, you change the buyer-seller dynamic, as I said, which is really, really important. As I said, it's a subtle shift, but it's a significant shift in the way that people will buy your services. The best, easiest, I say easiest in inverted commas, but certainly the most effective way to create expert status in your market is to write a book. I appreciate that it takes time to write a book, but one of the things that you must do is just create a book. Not a digital book, not a book that can be put on a Kindle or downloaded from the website. It's a physical hardback book, because that is very tangible. That says to you, you are expert, and it's something that you can actually give and sign over to potential clients, and it's very, very, very impressive. It's something that we create for our members as part of our program. With the onset of cheap digital printing, and publishing now is very, very simple. You can go online and find any publishing house now that will help you self-publish a book. It's not as challenging as you think. You can even go to sites like Elance and ask somebody to ghostwrite a book for you if you don't want to sit down and write it yourself. But I urge you to create your own book. Think about it. How many other accountants in your local area have their own book? So again, it's another way to differentiate yourself from everybody else in the market. And as I said right at the start of this video, it's another great way to get rid of Slasher and all the other price-based accounting firms that you're competing against. Okay, that's it for this part. Please remember to share, like, and write a comment about the video. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our channel. And also, please make sure you subscribe to our free 10-part video training course on how to quickly grow your accounting firm. You can do this simply by clicking on one of the links below in the description. Thanks a lot.